Hier geblieben. Nein. Ist
Bereit? Wait, what?
Warte mal.
Yes, friends, it is true. After being home for the longest time in nearly 10 years, I just couldn't come up with any more excuses. Having 3 horses in the family isn't exactly advantageous if you're scared as hell of them. But at some point, I just had to give in. So after much convincing, and mostly to spend some quality time with my dad, I finally agreed to go horse riding with him. And of course, it did not go all as planned. As you will have seen in my previous video, which I will link on the top right corner, my role as godmother of all things with 4 legs usually consists of petting their fluffy ears and spoiling them rotten with a whole bunch of carrots. Actually riding on them was not included in the job description. First of all, I'm terrified if they do anything else than standing around and gazing into the distance. And secondly, I have no bloody clue what I'm doing.
Nach vorne beugen, richtig mit dem Bauch ran.
Bereit?
Los.
Luckily, my dad is very aware of my limited abilities, and so before riding into the sunset, he gave me a quick lesson to freshen up my long-forgotten skills. So off to the round pen we go.
So, lenken Sie links rum. Raus wieder auf den Hufschlag. Und Schritt. Dann kommen wir zu mir, haben wir noch ein schönes Endbild.
This went well for about 90 seconds, after which Käse, the dog, decided to go stir crazy and that I must be in mortal danger, and so she used all power her tiny little 10 kg body would give her and was destined to start a war against Blendy. She chewed on her leash until it finally broke, and there was just no stopping her. Of course, Blendy, who's afraid of every little twig and puddle, didn't exactly like that. And here I am, me, who never wanted to go horse riding in the first place, stuck between my crazy dog and my nervous horse, seeing my worst nightmares become reality and making peace with the fact that I will never see the sunrise again. But no, it didn't go quite that far. I rose to the challenge like the hero I never knew I was, and everyone, including my panicked little heart, survived. Käse wasn't exactly having any of that, and it was quite a challenge to even kick her out. After that turbulent start and the realization that my technique probably isn't gonna get any better than this, we embarked on the journey through the village and into the forest. We mostly just let the horses stroll along the path, which is actually quite relaxing when your horse just follows the one in front and you don't even need to think about steering this living locomotive. We even started to trot for extensive periods. Which made me wish my bum was just as shock absorbent as my GoPro. And here we were, 2 riders and their horses, in the middle of nowhere, one with nature. It did feel a little like traveling back in time, making our way through the leafy forest tracks, stepping over the trickles, and not seeing a single car, traffic light, or electrical tower. Don't get me wrong, I still would much rather hop on a surfboard or roller coaster. But I did start to get what everyone was on about.
Ja. Landy, musst du hier durch den übsten Motor?
So in conclusion, nope, I will not start to make this part of my routine. And no, of course my lower half was not sore for a whole week afterwards. But yes, it was great to get outside and see the world from 2 meters higher than usual. And giving the horses a good cuddle after we safely made it back wasn't that bad either. That's probably what they were after all this time, and the only reason I didn't get dumped. Some good ear scratches and a whole bunch of carrots that was waiting in the car.
Mal rüber! Hey! Bambo! Oh! Was? Achso. Komm her, Landy. Rum hier. Rum.